This episode was Infinity War. Next episode is part 1 and 2 of Loki
Endgame.
season 2, Endgame. Yeah.
It has to be. Look, it's good. There's no loose ends now going into episode 5 and 6. There can't be any filler now. We're in the Endgame now again. Endgame 2.0. You know, episode 4 was Infinity War, the snap at the end of it, and we're left in limbo now, waiting for these last 2 episodes.
We're in the Endgame now.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Jit Geek. Welcome back to our Loki season 2, episode 4 reaction and review. What an episode this was! I thought it was so good. Arguably on par with episode 1. I love that we got the full circle from episode 1 as well. And that cliffhanger though was the star of this season so far for me.
It was perfect, down to the last minute details.
Rip Vic.
Rip Vic.
He took one for the team there, didn't they?
I don't think anyone yet could have saw that coming. Loki showed a bit more of his true darker colours, and he was going on about not allowing people to have control over their own free will. That was a massive statement to make. That makes me think that Loki wants to be the new He Who Remains, and very, very subtly wants to be that.
Like a Loki who remains.
That was the plan.
I thought a lot of the dialogue was really good. I thought some of the scenes were good. I like the pie shop one with Loki and Sylvie. I think there was the scene before that as well with Mobius and Sylvie. I thought that was really good dialogue as well. And I loved all of the time references as well. Every character had a part to play. We went full circle with episode 1, which we thought was important.
Ending was great. That episode really left us all on a cliffhanger now, because I'm left thinking exactly the same as Infinity War, really. Like, that was an Infinity War ending where you walk out of the cinema like, oh my God, is that the end then? Like, what's going on? You know, the Thanos snap and then the credits rolled and that was it. The Avengers had lost. In this situation, the TVA had lost. So there's no more loom now to weave these timelines together and keep them in check. It's going to be every timeline should have a Kang now, because Victor's aura is out there.
How many did you call?
All of us.
Up until the last 15 minutes, it was very much without Loki, and I thought that was one of the flaws of the episode. But the last 15 minutes, it was the best 15 minutes of this season for me. But I don't think the episode was as strong as episode 1.
Now, the one thing that Marvel has ruined for itself is we know that Miss Minutes is still going to be in Deadpool 3. We know that Mobius is going to be in Deadpool 3. We know Loki's going to be in Deadpool 3. So we know what's to come.
It's almost written its own future, hasn't it?
Not a great plan.
How the Loki show has quickly become the Kang show.
Yes, it has. That's one of the few flaws that this season has got. They're kind of using Loki as a platform to bring in Kang more and explain more about Kang, which is fine because Kang is the big bad of the MCU. Kang needs more explanation. I feel the whole time stuff needs more explanation. And if they're going to use Loki to do that, and it's almost like we're sacrificing time for Loki to explain more about Kang, and it's very complicated. All of this,
so complicated.
It's not as easy as let's just get 6 gems, put them in a glove, click my fingers, and it all goes.
I don't know if there's a new TVA, if there's still even a TVA. Where does that leave everything? Because theoretically, that was a season-ending episode. The loom can't be ultimately saved, but it can. But they can slow it down enough to save as many people and get them to the Void Planet or to Battle World. We need to all go to a timeline each, like Dux did with all her guys, sending them out to blow up all these timelines. Maybe in episode 5, it'll be Sylvie, because she's got the ultimate 10 pad on her hand. Maybe she opens a time door for them to go. They all jump back into a past variant of the TVA to go, we've seen what happens. We've seen that all them timelines are gone from that point. We can't let this happen. So they do something a bit different, maybe. They all have to take a different timeline each and go and grab this hero, grab that hero.
Hell yes.
I think there's going to be 3 major things, and I think it's going to be Loki kills Sylvie.
Yeah.
To protect the TVA or protect the timeline, but for his own goals. It's going to be, who is Mobius, or who was he? And I think he's a more matured version of Loki from a different timeline. Or he's a Thor variant, and if Ravana Renslayer comes as a variant of Kang, I'm going to be pissed.
I'm going to be pissed off as well.
I'm going to be so annoyed. So annoyed.
If that happens, this has gone from a great season to a dog shit season of TV.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We'll be streaming our live reaction to each episode of Loki Season 2 on Jit Geek every Friday at 7 p.m. UK time. So if you enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like and subscribe so you never miss an update or a live stream. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.